Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So thank you for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be doing my August favourites. As you can tell from the title, that is why you clicked on this video, because you wanted to see my August beauty favourites. So I'm just going to jump straight in with the video and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So this is my little makeup bag that I've brought into this room so that I can show you guys all of the bits I have been loving. So I popped all of my beauty favourites for August in this little makeup bag. If you're wondering, this makeup bag is from Urban Outfitters, but I did get it probably at the beginning of the month and it was in the sale, but you could probably have a little look online and it might be there. But it was so cheap, I think I got it for like £5 or £4, something like that. And yeah, I'm just going to dive straight in and share with you guys my beauty favourites. So I'm going to start off with a couple of brushes. I thought that I would pick my top 3 brushes of the month and share them with you guys. So it's the 3 brushes that I feel like I basically use every single day in my makeup routine, and they are brushes that I really couldn't live without. So the first one is my Zoeva fan brush. This is the 129 Luxe Fan. I do apologise, they're all super dirty because I have just done my makeup with them. So this is the fan brush. It just looks like this, and it's just a really beautiful brush for highlighter, and it's what I use every single day. So the next brush is an eyeshadow brush, and this is one of the Real Techniques Bold Metals, and it is number 203. And yeah, it's just a little eyeshadow brush. I like to use this one on the outer corner of my eye and just really like pack on the colour on the outer corner. It's also a really good blending brush, and yeah, it's just the makeup brush that I always use every single day for my eyes, no matter what look I'm doing. And then the last makeup brush I'm going to talk about today is a MAC brush. Now this is completely rubbed off, but I think it says a 168 brush, and this is the brush I use every single day for contour. So I don't go crazy with my contour, but I like to just use contour powder, and I just pop it on my cheekbones using this brush. It's really great, and I do find that MAC brushes tend to molt quite a bit, but this one has actually been really good and it has lasted me a really long time. This brush is super old. So brushes are done. I'm now going to move on to another kind of makeup tool slash accessory. These are some eyelash curlers. Now these I actually picked up a couple of weeks ago from Primark, and they were so cheap. They were £1, and I have been using them ever since, and they are brilliant. I basically needed some new eyelash curlers because my other ones were getting super old and super grubby, and I couldn't be bothered to clean them, so I thought I would just pick up a new pair. They've got cute little pink handles. I think they did other colours, but yeah, I just picked up these and I've been using them every day since. They've done a really good job of curling my eyelashes so far, and yeah, I'm really impressed with them. So now we're going to move on to actual makeup, and the first thing I've got, I haven't had for too long, but I do love it and I just wanted to feature it in this video. It is the NYX Mascara for your eyebrows, so tinted brow mascara. I have got the shade Blonde, so it's the lightest one they do, and usually I have a massive issue with like eyebrow products from the drugstore because they're usually really orangey and make your brows look a bit gingery, and I don't particularly like my brows to look orangey. I like them to be a lot more ashy to go with my hair basically. And this one I picked up and it looked like such a perfect colour. I've got it on my eyebrows today, and it's just really nice to brush through your brows after you've sort of filled them in with whatever product you like to use. So I personally fill in my brows with the Soap and Glory Brow Archery and then go over with this one. The brush on it, like the little wand, is a really good size for your brows, and it just makes them a little bit tidier and keeps them in place for the day. So yeah, so far so good on this one. I have then got a primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover primer. Now as you can see, there's basically nothing left in this tube. I picked up a new one the other day because I love it so much, and I do feel like I talk about it in every single video, so I won't go on for too long. If you are looking for a new primer and you want it to keep your skin really moisturised and hydrated, definitely check this one out. It's my absolute favourite. Okay, I have then got a blusher. This is a MAC blusher and it's in the shade Harmony. Now you might have heard people using this for contour. I do occasionally do that, and today I actually used this contour brush, swirled it around the blusher and basically just popped it like right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really multi-use product. You can use it for actual blusher, or you can use it to kind of sculpt your face, and then you can also use it for eyeshadow as well. It makes a really lovely eyeshadow. So yeah, a really good product. I've had this for ages, and I bought it a long time ago for a contour product, but I don't really like to go crazy on the contour, but I just think it is a really, really nice shade blusher. Next, I've got a foundation, and this will probably be no surprise to some of you. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Foundation. Now, the last few days, or like the last week or so, haven't actually been using this. I've been using a different base, but for the majority of August, I was using this as my base foundation, and this is in the shade NC15, but it comes out a lot lighter than a normal NC15. It's quite yellowy toned for my skin as well. I've definitely got more sort of pinky toned skin, but I do really like this foundation. It's got medium coverage, I would say. You can make it fuller coverage, but I used to just keep it at sort of medium. And yeah, I did really like it for a long time, but I'm slowly going off it a bit now just because I feel like my skin's changing, and the last few times I wore it, it didn't really sit too well on my skin, but I have loved it for ages, and this is like my third tube of it, so I'll probably go back to it at some point. I've then got a mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. Is that what it says? Ecstatic? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. This is just the black one. This is quite a new out mascara, and I think I probably got it at the beginning of the month. The wand is quite chunky, and it does get a little bit clumpy in the tube when you take it out, so it's quite a messy mascara. However, I do love it. I've got it on today, and I feel like it is the best dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It definitely does the exact same job. The wand looks pretty similar, and I just feel like it's a much cheaper version of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. So if you've never tried that one before and you've always wanted to, maybe give this one a go first, or if you are a big lover of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, then maybe try this one as well, just so you can compare them. But I absolutely love it, and it's the mascara I've been using for the last couple of weeks. The last makeup product I've got is a lip gloss. Now, I've spoke about this in my videos before, I think, but I recently picked this up when I went to Brighton, and it's by the brand Buxom, which I had never heard of, but the guy told me that you can get it online at Debenhams, and you can also get this in Sephora as well, I think, but it is one of their lip glosses, and I got this in the shade Princess. It's a beautiful rose gold lip gloss, and I absolutely love it. Ever since I've had this, I feel like I'm now a massive lover of lip gloss, which I never thought I would say, but it makes your lips tingle. It's got like a menthol ingredient in it, which is supposed to like plump out your lips, and yeah, I just think it's the most gorgeous colour, really easy to chuck on, and yeah, I'm loving it. Next up, I've got a perfume. Now, this is something I've actually completely used up, but I wanted to mention it before I throw the bottle away. This is the Island Escape perfume from Marks & Spencer's, and it says it's sea salt and bergamot, or bergamot, mont, don't know how you say it. But yeah, this I got in a beauty box probably like a year ago, and I've just finished it up now, but I absolutely friggin' love it. And I've already gone on the Marks & Spencer's website, and I found out you can actually buy this on its own. I was really worried that it was going to be a limited edition for the beauty box that it came in, but no, you can buy it all of the time, so I thought I'd mention it. It's the most beautiful scent. It reminds me of Jo Malone perfume. It's got that same kind of scent to it. It's very like sea salty and kind of masculine in a way, but still girly. I really don't know how to explain it. I'm crap at describing scents, but if you think you like the sound of it, go to Marks & Spencer's, give it a sniff, and see what you think. And I know that I'm definitely going to be picking up a new bottle of this. Okay, next up I have got two skincare products. The first one is a facial oil. This is by the brand Neal's Yard Remedies, and it is their Rehydrating Rose Facial Oil. Now, the thought of having an oil on my skin just like grosses me out. However, I am completely changed, and I absolutely love face oil now. I put some of this on every single evening before I go to bed, and it just leaves my skin feeling so nourished and hydrated, and when I wake up the next morning I just feel like I've got a glow to my skin, and it's definitely down to this stuff. I've hardly used any of it, but I have been using it since I got back from Brighton, so it's definitely lasting me a while, which it should, because this was quite expensive. I think it was like £30 possibly, I don't know, but yeah, I really wanted to treat myself to it, and I'm very, very glad that I did. And then the last skincare product I've got is one of the can never pronounce this, La Roche-Posay Effaclar corrector, targeted breakout corrector. I basically found this in my drawer at the beginning of the month when I was having a very spotty time, and I decided to shove some of this on my spots and see what it did. And although it doesn't get rid of them, it doesn't stop them. You know, if you're going to get a spot, you're going to get it. This definitely helps to calm it down, and I felt like every night I put this on my skin on top of the oil, just where I've got spots. So like up on the top of my forehead is where I tend to get my spots. and I put this on every night before I go to bed, and then the next morning I definitely do notice a difference. So yeah, I just like to keep this on the side of my bathroom for if I'm having a spotty day. And then the last beauty product I've got to talk about is my Urban Decay Naked Palette, my trusty Naked Palette. Look how disgusting it is. I've actually got a brand new one which I'm going to start using when I go to uni, because if you guys saw on my Instagram, I was so lucky and Urban Decay actually sent me like a massive box with all of their naked palettes in, which I was very overwhelmed by it all. But yeah, I decided to keep the first one for myself because this is my all-time favourite palette, and I thought I'm just going to replace it because this is getting a bit grubby now. But I just wanted to mention it because I've completely fallen back in love with this recently and it's my favourite. Okay, so they are all of my beauty favourites. I have just got one more favourite that I just wanted to mention. I know it's not related to beauty, but I just felt like I needed to talk about it before I forget. So in August I read a book. Very proud of myself for that. I'm so rubbish at reading, but I read the book called Girlhood by Kat Clark. Now this was actually in Zoella's book club, whatever it's called, don't really know the name of it, and basically I really enjoyed this book, so I wanted to just give it a little mention. It's a really easy reader, like the writing is pretty big, and oh, my bookmark just fell out. Yeah, the writing's pretty big. I feel like it would suit a lot of people, and basically the story is about a girl who has a twin sister but she dies, and then she goes to boarding school and she makes a group of friends, and then a new girl joins the boarding school, and then lots of secrets come out, and everything's just very cleverly written. And I also don't want to give too much away in case you want to read this, but I just think it is a very good read, and I felt so many different emotions reading this book. But yeah, if you're looking for a new book to read and you enjoy like girly books and kind of like mysteries, then definitely give this one a read. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below in the comments what your July, what am I talking about? Let me know down below in the comments what your August favourites were, and remember to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and press the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time in a brand new video. Goodbye!